Look at this. This flower has been blooming for 8 months in nothing but water, no soil, no fertilizer, no effort. And that's not even the most surprising one. Today, I'm showing you 10 plants that grow in water. Some of them bloom. Some of them you can eat. And one of them costs 50 cents from the grocery store. Let's get started. Number 1, English ivy. If you've ever walked past an old stone house covered in vines, that's probably English ivy. And here's something most people don't know. You can grow it in a glass of water on your kitchen counter. Take a cutting about 6 inches long. Remove the bottom leaves. Place it in a jar of water, and within 2 weeks, you'll see roots. The vines will trail down beautifully, like a living curtain. And I'll be honest with you, I forgot about this plant for a month. No water change, no attention, nothing. When I finally checked on it, it had grown 6 inches longer. Some plants don't just survive neglect, they celebrate it. English ivy actually cleans your air. NASA tested it. It removes toxins like formaldehyde and benzene, so it's not just beautiful, it's working for you. Now, English ivy is toxic to cats and dogs. Hang it high, or place it on a shelf where pets can't reach. Number 2, mint. Now this one changes everything, because this isn't just a plant you look at. This is a plant you can drink. Take a few stems from a bunch of fresh mint, the kind you buy at any grocery store. Strip the bottom leaves. Put the stems in a glass of water. In 5 days, roots. In 2 weeks, a full plant. And every morning, you can pick a few leaves, drop them in hot water, and have fresh mint tea, grown on your windowsill, for free. My grandmother always had a glass of mint on her kitchen windowsill. She never called it gardening. She just called it making tea. Mint grows fast in water, almost too fast. Trim it every week, and you'll never run out. And mint is safe for cats and dogs. Number 3, and this is the one I teased at the beginning, the peace lily. I need you to really hear this. This plant blooms in nothing but water. No soil, no special fertilizer, just water and a little patience. And the flowers, white, elegant, like something from a 5-star hotel lobby. Here's how to do it. If you already have a peace lily in soil, gently remove it. Wash all the soil off the roots, every bit. Then place the whole plant in a tall glass vase with water covering just the roots. The first few weeks, it might look a little sad. Don't panic. Within a month, it adjusts. And then it blooms. Right there, in your glass vase, in just water. Peace lilies tell you when they're thirsty. The leaves droop like they're fainting. Add water, and within an hour, they perk right back up. It's the only plant that talks to you. Now, peace lily is toxic if chewed by pets. It's gorgeous, but keep it where curious cats can't nibble. Number 4, the sweet potato vine. And this one might be the most surprising of all. Go to your grocery store, buy 1 sweet potato, cut it in half, stick 3 toothpicks around the middle, balance it on top of a glass of water with the cut side down. That's it. In 1 week, roots. In 2 weeks, sprouts. In a month, long trailing vines, purple and green, cascading down like a waterfall. Total cost, about 50 cents. Your friends will see it and think you spent $30 at a plant shop. You didn't. You spent 50 cents at the grocery store. Use an organic sweet potato if you can. Some regular sweet potatoes are treated with sprout inhibitors, which means they won't grow. Organic ones sprout like crazy, and sweet potato vine is safe for cats and dogs. Number 5. Dieffenbachia, also called dumb cane. But before I show you how beautiful this plant is, I need to warn you about something. My neighbor's grandson, he's 3 years old, grabbed a Dieffenbachia leaf and put it in his mouth. Within minutes, his lips swelled up. He was crying. They rushed to the doctor. He was fine, thank goodness, but it scared the whole family. So, the Dieffenbachia, it's stunning, but it demands respect. And if you want a plant that makes a big statement, this is it. The leaves are huge. Some varieties get leaves bigger than your hand, green with white patterns, like someone painted them. And yes, it grows in water. Cut a stem section about 6 inches long. Place it upright in water, making sure at least one node is submerged. Roots appear in 2 to 3 weeks. And once it starts growing leaves, people will stop and stare, because no one expects a plant this dramatic in just a jar of water. Dieffenbachia likes warm rooms. Keep it away from cold drafts and air conditioning vents. Warm room, warm water, happy plant. Now, Dieffenbachia is toxic to cats, dogs, and humans. The sap can irritate skin and mouth. Always wash your hands after handling it and keep it far from pets and small children. Quick question for you. Are you more excited about the plants you can eat or the ones that bloom? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one. Number 6. The Arrowhead Plant, also called Syngonium. Now this one does something no other plant on this list does. It changes. When it's young, the leaves are shaped like perfect little arrows. Compact, tidy. But as it grows, the leaves transform. They split into fingers, like an open hand. Same plant, completely different look. To grow in water, just snip a stem below a node. Place it in water, roots in about 10 days. And then, watch it evolve. If your hands are stiff in the morning, if bending down to a garden bed isn't easy anymore, this plant sits on your counter at eye level. No lifting, no bending, just water and watching it grow. Arrowhead plants come in pink, white, and green varieties. The pink ones, absolutely stunning in a clear glass jar. Now, Arrowhead plant is toxic to pets. Keep it on a high shelf or in a room pets don't enter. Number 7. Basil. If you love mint in water, you're going to love this one. Because basil in water means fresh pasta sauce, fresh salads, fresh pizza topping, all from a glass jar on your windowsill. Same method as mint. Take a few stems, remove the bottom leaves, place them in water, roots in about a week. And here's what I love about growing herbs in water. No bugs, no gnats, no fruit flies hovering around soil. Just clean, simple, and ready to eat. Basil needs lots of sunlight. Put it in your sunniest window, at least 6 hours of light, and pinch off the flower buds when they appear, so the plant keeps making leaves instead of seeds. And basil is safe for cats and dogs. In fact, some dogs actually enjoy the smell. Before I show you the last 3 plants, Let me give you the one technique that works for all of them. I call it the Universal Water Protocol. 4 steps. That's it. Step 1. Make a clean cut just below a node. That little bump on the stem. Step 2. Remove any leaves that would sit below the water line. Leaves in water rot, and rot kills your plant. Step 3. Use room temperature water. Change it every 2 weeks. That's it. Step 4. Place your jar in bright, indirect light. Not direct blazing sun. Not a dark corner. Just bright, gentle light. 4 steps. No tools needed. No special equipment. No heavy bags of soil. Just a pair of scissors, a glass jar, and water from your tap. That works for every single plant in this video. Remember these 4 steps, and you can grow almost anything in water. Number 8, Paperwhite Narcissus. And this one is pure magic. Imagine this. A handful of plain-looking bulbs, some pebbles, a shallow bowl of water. 4 weeks later, tall green stems topped with clusters of the most fragrant white flowers you've ever smelled. Your whole room fills with that scent. Here's how. Fill a shallow dish with clean pebbles or decorative stones. Nestle the bulbs into the stones, pointed end up. Add water until it just touches the bottom of the bulbs, not covering them, just touching. Place it in a cool spot for the first week, then move it to a bright window. And within 4 to 6 weeks, flowers, no soil, no pots, no complicated setup, just stones, water, and a little patience. These make incredible gifts. Buy a bag of bulbs, a few pretty bowls, some river stones. Assemble them in 2 minutes, and you've made a gift that blooms. People will think you spent hours. You spent 2 minutes. Now, narcissus bulbs are toxic to cats and dogs. The bulbs are the most dangerous part. Keep them where pets can't dig or chew. Now here's where I need your help. Tell me in the comments, what plant do you already have at home? I'll reply and tell you if it can grow in water too. Number 9, the African violet. And this one is personal. My mother has arthritis. She can't grip a trowel anymore. She can't carry bags of soil. She can't kneel down to a garden bed. But she can take one leaf, place it in a small glass of water, and grow a brand new plant. A plant that flowers, purple, pink, white, with soft, fuzzy leaves that feel like velvet. That's the African violet. And here's the beautiful part. One leaf. That's all you need. Snip a healthy leaf with about an inch of stem. Place the stem in water. In 3 to 4 weeks, tiny roots. In 6 to 8 weeks, a baby plant forms at the base. And eventually, it blooms. My mother keeps 3 of them on her kitchen table now. She grew every one of them from a single leaf in a glass of water. She calls them her little garden. She named them Rose, Violet, and Pearl. Every morning, she says good morning to each one. She told me last week, these are the only friends who never ask me to lift anything heavy. And she laughed. But I could tell she meant it. And she doesn't need a single tool to tend them. African violets don't like cold water on their leaves. Always water from below. Or just keep the stem in water and the leaves dry. Room temperature. Always. And African violets are safe for cats and dogs. Number 10. And this is the perfect way to end this list. Lemongrass. Go to your grocery store or your local Asian market. Buy a few stalks of fresh lemongrass. They cost almost nothing. Now look at the bottom. See those little bumps near the base? Those are root nodes. Place the stalks in a glass of water with those nodes submerged. In 1 week, roots. In 3 weeks, new green shoots from the top. In 2 months, a full, tall, beautiful lemongrass plant. And here's the best part. You can use it. Cut a stalk, chop it up, throw it in the soup, in curry, in tea. It grows back. Unlimited lemongrass from a glass of water for the rest of your life. Total investment? About $1. Lemongrass loves warmth and sunlight. Put it in your sunniest window and it'll grow tall and strong. And the lemony scent. It naturally repels mosquitoes, so it smells amazing. It tastes amazing. And it keeps the bugs away. And lemongrass is safe for cats and dogs. Remember that mint I told you about? My grandmother's mint. I still have it, right there on my windowsill. Every morning, I make tea from it. And every morning, I think of her. 10 plants, no soil, no stress. Some bloom, some you eat. Some cost less than a cup of coffee. All of them grow in water, and some of them become family. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button. I share lazy gardening secrets every week designed to help you enjoy gardening without the backache. And one more thing, type water list in the comments. If you want me to make a free printable chart, every indoor water plant, safe or toxic, all in one place, so you'll always know exactly what to grow. I'll see you in the next one.